time has arrived. The college football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Panthers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Get a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back. It's Flowers. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
With the catch, it's Jefferson. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, They hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Flowers. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's looking to scramble. Has a path to the end zone. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And it's incomplete with a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And in this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off.
Oh my gosh. I know. God, I missed the field. I hate kicking field goals right there, bro.
Let's check out the impact players in this game.
Shut up,
Jonathan. They're
Jonathan.
going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us.
Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. They can't stop him. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Georgia State offense on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Handoff to the back. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Punting, ready to boot it away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's buried. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire and that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The sure hands. It's Barry. Good juke to get free. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Dump off caught by the running back. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. They kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Turner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Catch made on the right side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on the third down. There's contact on the throw.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Past the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Hit as he released it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Panthers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass. It's Joseph. The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Barry. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team brings down the return. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. To throw, it's Flowers. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now You're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Joseph. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Robinson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Nice grab. It's Robinson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Murray. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Robinson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
End zone ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense sets up with a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Georgia State, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Back to pass. It's Joseph. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The short completion of the tight end will not be brought down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Makes the catch in space. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up in the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quick dart to the right. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Defense is coming after him. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He fires downfield. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Joseph. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line has got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback still with the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Offense moving to a bunch formation. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's